What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Dragon Quest VIII, the Journey Cursed King, and what's going to be the TheLonesomeRavidor. Now, guys and gals, you join me back in this wonderful game as we basically reached this season finale. Well, the season finale? I make it sound like a bloody TV series. The game's finale. Well, I say finale until the post-games, but, you know, we're all good. Anyway, let's, oh, I don't know how, I don't know. We started off the same, you and me, Booker, and now all of a sudden you're the chief of the guard. I can hardly believe it. Still, I suppose you deserve the promotion. After all, you did defeat Rapthorn and restore the castle to its former glory. Well, there we go. See, this is what's kind of cool, though. You do genuinely get to see a little bit of Booker's backstory at this point. Anyway, I haven't actually explained where we actually are. So if you guys did miss the previous episode, we are now currently... We defeated Rapthorn, done all that stuff, and basically we're all celebrating the fact that Trodane's back to its lovely former glory. And here we are, like, about to escort Medea to the her wedding. I can't even speak, but her wedding, yes. And, yes, we'll have to see how it goes. Anyway, guys and gals, let's continue on. Hello, buddy. The princess's wedding is taking place in the Cathedral, isn't it? You're going to be acting as a bodyguard on the way there, Commander. I had hoped I might be able to see the wedding myself. So yes, at this point, Booker is now acting as kind of like chief of the guard and all that shebang, and then we're about to escort Medea to the wedding and things. So, yeah, and I just love how we get to see, like, everyone, like, you know, everyone's all, like, buddy with Booker and stuff, because no one really knows Booker, but it's so cool to see people knowing Booker. It sounds really dumb, but, like, we actually get to see something of... I know the post-game explains a lot of things about Booker, and I'm pausing while we've got a very strangely creepy scene going on over there, but, yeah, I don't know, it's just so cool to see people know Booker and actually talk to him and stuff. Obviously, you got the main characters, Trode, and some other, like, miscellaneous characters along the way, but, like, seeing people actually know him personally from the past, like even not that long ago, you know what I mean, back before Trodane became Ruined Trodane, is so cool. In my mind, it's just so cool. Anyway, Angelo, you know, it's kind of a salt doing that, bro.
Ah, it's been a while. I came as soon as I heard the news. So, it seems we'll have the honor of escorting the lovely princess. I just ran into Yangus, too. Same as ever. I'm a busy man, as you know. So I wasn't too thrilled at first at having to drop everything and come over. But it is good to see the old gang again. Anyway, are you really alright with this wedding going ahead? You don't have to stick around if it's too hard for you. Just do what you have to do, my friend. Like I did when I left the Abbey.
Oh, Angelo's so wonderful. You know, he looks after children who don't have anywhere else to go. Don't you? He says he wants to repay all the kindness Abbot Francisco showed him when he was all alone in the world. Isn't he just the sweetest man you ever met?
Hey, no need to tell the whole world. I have a certain image to maintain with my... admirers.
Is Angelo looking at us right now? I feel like he's looking at us. Are you I mean, you're a good-looking man, and you're certainly pelvic thrusting right now, and I respect that, but I can't say I'm one of your admirers, but you know, I mean I can't blame you for trying.
Well then, see you in a bit. I'll be down in the courtyard taking a break. Come and find me when you're ready.
Angelo's a lucky man. Alright, so I'm pretty sure all this should be just... people will just see Booker doing this like, Jesus Christ, that kid never quits. Alright, is there a reason we want to go up here? Because... I mean, it's all... I mean, we can't exactly go wrong here, can we? Because we can't exactly get into combat, can we? Hey, buddy! Oh, haven't you left for the cathedral yet, Booker? I've got to say, I never thought you were the type to go and defeat Rapthorn and save the world. Well, there we go. You can't judge a book by its cover, eh? Alright, actually, well, I will go down here. I think this is where I'm going to go, I'm not too sure. Hello, buddy. The king has gone ahead to the cathedral, apparently. No doubt the father of the bride has lots to discuss with his daughter's new father-in-law. The princess is safe to... Oh my god. The princess's safe delivery to the cathedral is in your reliable hands, Commander. My word, my speech did not want to talk them. Ah, Commander, I believe everything is ready. The princess is waiting for your escort. She's in her chambers on the 3rd floor. Commander, would you do the honors? She's in her chambers on the 3rd floor waiting for my... escort, is she? Oh, yes. Alright. I didn't actually realize we could actually go out and have a little, oh, hey, Angus. Hey, is something wrong, Gov? How come you ain't got to the princess yet? How you ladies doing? Guess what? I'll be coming along with you all too. I'm not letting this one go now I found him. Oh, you're Booker, aren't you? That's right. You helped Angelo defeat Raphael. I like that. He said he couldn't have done it without you. What you got to say, pal? I heard old Trodo went on ahead. I did a Yangus impression of that. Then I could hardly keep a straight face when I saw him. He doesn't really look like much different from when he was cursed. I can't change the word around a little bit there, but that is fine. Hello, Chancellor guy. Ah, there you are, Booker. I asked one of your friends to give you a message. Did you get it? I think so. And then if you wouldn't mind fetching the princess as soon as possible, she explicitly requested that you call for her. What's the Prince Charmles like then? I expect that he's a most charming man. I mean, he's not really that charming, but you know. Though your journey will be a short one this time, I'll pray that nothing untoward comes to befalls you. May the goddess be with you every step of the way. I was so excited about today, I couldn't sleep. It's the first time I've ever been on holiday, you see. Oh dear me, I mustn't call it that. I'm only going as the prince's attendant. It's not a holiday. I ain't call it a holiday, love. Don't you worry about that. Okay, yeah, we won't dilly-dally too much, because I mean, we're gonna get a lot of like conversation and stuff which we've seen before. I feel like we can get to where we need to go as this way, but I'm not too sure. I think we just might be just going the complete wrong direction now, but it's all good. It's all good. Anyone interested in sitting on the throne right now? Nope. What you got to say? We will ensure the safety of the castle in your absence, Commander. You needn't worry. You can put it out of your mind and focus on escorting the princess. I will definitely put my mind to escorting the princess, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I need to stop making sexual innuendos out of bloody everything. Alright, how do I... I believe I need to go up, Mr. Potter. I mean, this seems to go up. Let's find out what's behind door number 4. Alright, bum 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 bum. Oh, there we go. Hey!
Hey there! Long time no see. How have you been? You look pretty well, that's for sure. But how come you haven't visited me in Alexandria? I've missed you. You know, I was planning to go off and live on my own, but my mother was so worried I ended up settling down back at home. I guess the time I spent away from her made us both realize what's truly important to us. We get on really well now. I'm not much of a replacement for my brother, but I've decided to stay and look after Alexandria. With everyone's help, of course. But enough of that. Have you heard? Apparently Yangus and Red have teamed up now and they're doing something together. Can you believe it? Last I remember, they couldn't exchange 2 words without 3 insults. I wonder what went on between them. Huh? You're on your way to pick up Princess Medea? Yeah, I guess it's time to get going. Okay then. I'll be waiting for you down in the courtyard.
See, they're the real ship for me personally. Who does not want a good little piece of Jessica? That's all I'm saying. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that her room is there, but this is where the scepter was. Is there actually anything here now? Hello. Hello, love. I still can't believe the royal treasure upstairs was the same scepter used to seal away the Lord of Darkness. I had no idea the magical circle was part of the scepter's magic seal. I thought it was just there to keep the thieves away. I'm actually curious if anything actually interesting is up here now, to be fair. I doubt there will be, but I'm curious. Okay. No, it's just an empty room. There's actually doors? Oh, what? Huh. With doors with tiny rooms. Were these doors here before, or were they not? I feel like these are just rooms which are left from something. I feel like they were just like built for a reason at one point or another, but as in not in Trodain lore, if that makes sense. I mean for the game lore, because that feels very strange. There's just like these 4 random doors, but yeah, fair enough. Just the empty thing. I mean, fair. That's pretty cool. Okay, very strange. You have a little loading screen for that little area, but I mean it makes sense. A lot of shit went down there, to be fair. So, all right. Let's go find young Medea. We keep him bloody distracted. Well, I keep distracting myself, to be entirely honest. Okay, so... I think this is the one. The princess loves to play the piano, but recently all she plays are sad tunes. I'm starting to find it a bit depressing, actually. Jesus Christ. You just got turned from a horse to a woman, love. You should be fine. Oh, hello, love.
I suppose this is the last time I'll play the piano like this in here. I wonder if there'll be a piano I can play in Argonia. Thank you for coming. Is it already time to leave?
No, not yet.
Oh. Well, we can stay here for a little longer then.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to have a lovely discussion. You're going to ask me to join you at the piano, you know, we get some red wine out, like sit down the fire, but no, you know, that's fine. You can just, we can leave if you want. God. I'm sorry, I just can't relax. Is it time yet? Yeah, sure. I asked the minister to have you come and fetch me so that my speech today is terrible. I'm like, I asked the minister to come to have you come and fetch me so that we could have just one last walk through the castle alone together, just like old times. I know it's not quite time yet, but I wanted to say goodbye to you properly, to thank you for everything you've done. The times I've spent here in Tredane Castle with you will be memories I shall treasure always. I have to marry the Prince of Argonia to fulfill my royal duty, and you have to please continue to serve and protect my Tredane. Words. Please continue to serve my father and protect Tredane, just as you always have. So then, shall we go? It won't do to keep people waiting too long. As much as I do ship Medea and Booker, I ship Booker and Jessica more. Personally, at least, anyway. Doesn't really look like a romantic walk, I have to admit. It's like they're just dragging her along. Booker looked at her like, "What you doing, bitch? Come on, let's move." That's pretty cool, we're riding on the old ship, though. That's pretty badass.
Well, so this is Sevilla Cathedral. What a perfect place for a grand royal wedding. Excellent work, young man. You did an admirable job of escorting us. Your duty here has now been fulfilled. You shall stay the night at the inn and return to Tredane tomorrow.
But I thought they'd all be attending the wedding.
I'm sorry, Princess, but I'm afraid that won't be possible.
Well, pleased to make your acquaintance indeed. I am Prince Charmles of Argonia.
It's pretty strange to see, like, Charmles next to fucking Medea. He's like a troll on the size. Like, his actual proportions are, like, so weird. Like, he looks like what you'd think a troll, like, he's like, just, anyway. He just doesn't look normal in any way, shape, or form.
Goodness! Ooh, you must be Princess Medea. Ooh, charmed, I'm sure. One look at you is enough to make me forget all the other beautiful girls I've ever met. I'm the luckiest man in the world to have you as my wife.
Blimey. What's with all the romance? I didn't know you had it in you, Charmless.
It's Charmles. Oh, aren't you those servants from the initiation? No doubt you're here because you heard the news of my wedding. Well, I'm afraid this is as far as you can come. I can't possibly have commoners like you at such a grand royal affair.
See, now, Charmles, my friend, that sounds like a challenge, if anything. You know, I don't think I can just stand by and let that kind of comment just slide.
It's not as if you're aristocracy, or wealthy, or, well, anything.
You're treading a fine line here, Charmles. See, I let you slide before. I was being nice to you, but...
That brat is unbelievable. Can't let us in on account of our being too common, indeed. The preening little snob. It's been a while since the initiation, but he is still just as obnoxious as ever. And yet tomorrow, he's going to be marrying the princess. Can you believe it? Are you really going to let this happen? If you ask me, it's your duty as Chief of the Palace Guard to protect the princess's happiness.
Munchie's just looking at the pocket like, what kind of shit have I got myself into? I do like that, though, like, the way Angelo justifies what he says. He's like, you know, as it's your job, you just step in on the wedding. I love that shit, it's great. Alright, Booker, rise and shine.
Rise and shine, Gav. The princess will be getting itched in a bit. We've come all this way. We should at least try and get a glimpse of her all dolled up. I'll go on ahead then, eh? I'll be waiting in front of that big church.
Okay, and here we go. This was the day of the wedding. Let's see what we can do. Trodaine and Argonia. They say the true royal families have had a marriage arranged for years and years. It goes right back to their grandfather's generation, apparently. There's a huge crowd in front of the cathedral. Everyone wants to catch a glimpse of the Princess of Trodaine. Anyone else in there at all? I'm just like, can you just pop me in again? I think I'll skip work. I'd like to see the newlyweds. They say they're going to make a brief appearance for us normal people after the ceremony. Oh, that's lovely, that is. I sound like Jim Sterling when he does like a bad impression. He's like, oh, I do this impression, I do. Anyway, I don't want to insult Jim Sterling by saying I'm doing an impression of him. Hello, priest. Hello, priest. It's such a wonderful occasion, two great kingdoms offering their hands in friendship and exchanging vows of lifelong devotion. I like how they say kingdoms, like rather than actually people. The new Lord High Priest is giving his personal blessing to his marriage. Oh. Surely it must go down in history as the most splendid union ever. I just actually can't remember them ever getting a new Lord High Priest. Pretty cool. We've been through some tough, difficult times recently with His Holiness passing away and all that trouble with the Lord of Darkness. I like they say trouble. That's the literal end of the world. That's like me saying the trouble with bloody Kim Jong-un. Anyway. But I think this wedding's a turning point. Yep. Things are going to be better from now on, if you ask me. I seem to be able to like speak sentences better when I'm doing impressions. Everyone's flocking around the front of the cathedral, waiting for the happy couple to appear. It's so crowded, you'll be lucky to see them, even if they do come out. There's no point in going now. Bag one, guys.
We thought you weren't coming. The ceremony's already started. It's bedlam up there with all those people. I doubt anyone would notice you among the crowd.
Oh, okay, cool. I was waiting for a little bit of a thing. I'm curious as to what I can actually do here, because I would be interested if I can just walk away. I have no idea. I can only imagine how pilgrims who choose today to visit Sevilla must feel. Seeing the great cathedral for the first time just as the happy couple emerge, priceless. A defining moment in history, marking a new reign of peace and harmony. The great kingdoms of Tridane and Argonia are joined in happy union. That's a very philosophical phrase there, my friend. A man and wife are starting their new life together, and from the cathedral here, not a stone's throw from the Lord High Priest's own home. There you go. Can I leave? Ah, you can't go outside at the moment. You can't go outside at the moment. I can't believe you've done this. That's I do like talking to the random people though in kind of occasions like this to see what they say. It's kind of cool. The late Lord High Priest had a great love of birds, they say. I should think that's the reason the god bird Emperor, I need to say it right. Empery came to help us all the way in our hour of need. We should all be very grateful of His Holiness. We are indeed. He was a good lad. Of all the rotten luck, one game of rock, paper, scissors, I'm stuck here looking after the shop. I want to see the newlyweds too. Dun 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 dun. I mean, to be honest, I could do my guys coming to. Oh, that's fucking Laszlo, whatever his name is. Lorenzo. Fancy meeting you here. You remember me, Lorenzo. I was engaged to marry Jessica. Well, anyway, that's all in the past now. Oh, yes. Do you remember Lord High Priest Rollo, who was imprisoned in the Purgatory Island? Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. Well, you'll never believe this. Oh, that's fucking fantastic. Nice. That's actually I did not actually remember that. That's really cool. High Priest Rollo is the new Lord High Priest. I mean, what a miraculous reversal of fortune for a man. Life is just full of surprises, isn't it? That's actually really cool. I actually really like that. Hey, little lass. I can't see the princess at all. To think I've served her all this time. Sometimes I wonder if it's all worth it. Oh, that's a bit sad. Okay. Look at that! The Templars are blocking all the entrances. There goes my idea of poking my nose round the back and watching the ceremony. If you wish to see the bride, you will wait patiently for her appearance at the front of the cathedral. You gonna say the same thing? Access to the rear of the cathedral is forbidden until the something about the wedding. I can't speak. Anyway.
What a crowd! I can't see a thing from here.
What's going on? Has it already started?
People are saying that the bride looks stunning. I wish I was more like her.
I'm more interested in seeing the new Lord High Priest than the bride and groom, but it's impossible to see anything from here.
Congratulations, Princess Medea! Congratulations, Prince Charmles!
Hey, stop pushing!
Wow!
There you are, Gov. I knew you'd turn up. Right, this way. Follow me. Well, we've got this far. Now, we just have to take care of that knight.
I have to. I can move. I love how they're all just blatant, just PNGs at this point. Why wouldn't you let us in as well? Oh, it's so unfair. The groom would be giving the bride a great big kiss by now. About now, the lucky beggar. If you don't shake your leg, they're gonna have I've got itched. I'm ready if you want to go in. Now's your only chance. Can I speak to any of you ghosts? They're all just... Oh, it's so great. Anyway, fucking bring it on, knight. Halt! You can't come any closer until the royal wedding ceremony is over. You'll just have to wait around the front. Are you trying to tell me that you've been invited? Yes. Liars. All those invited have already been seated inside the cathedral. I hope you aren't thinking of forcing your way inside. There is an answer to this I meant to do. I know that much. Give me just 2 secs. There is... Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Yeah, I have to press yes one more time. I just want to make sure. I always worry with that kind of stuff, because especially as I've got such a very far away save point.
What? You leave him to me, Gov. Go on, in you go.
I'd be like, Genghis, dude, just take your better axe, man, while you save, and that little weak little iron axe. Come on, what's that gonna really do? Oh, fucking Ragazzo made it.
What could possibly be taking her so long?
I object.
What do you think you're doing? Are you trying to ruin my wedding? I won't stand for it. Guards, get rid of him at once.
Excuse me for the interruption, Your Majesty, lords, ladies and gentlemen. I have an urgent communique for the king.
What? Is this true?
Ah. What is it, Father? Tell me at once.
It seems the bride, Princess Medea, has disappeared.
What did you say? I don't believe it. Well, she must have been kidnapped. It's the only explanation. Aha! Of course! It was you! This is all your doing! He was jealous, so he kidnapped the princess. Seize him at once!
Booker scarpers off at the brave soul he is.
Phew. You're okay.
Hey? What's going on, Gov? Where's the princess? What's happened to the wedding?
Hey! Get over here, we've got trouble! King Trode and Princess Medea are surrounded by soldiers down there!
You what? I don't get it. But we better get a move on, Gov. It don't look good.
Stay right where you are!
Do you think we'll just let you go after you ruined the royal wedding like that? Leave them to us. You just get the princess and King Trode to safety.
And so on this day, they murdered all of the innocent soldiers that were just trying to do their jobs.
We can handle things here. Just save the princess.
Booker's like, you got one fine ass. Can I see like an engagement of all of them?
Don't worry about us, Gov. You just get them out of here. I'll take care of these geezers.
I don't think I've actually ever looked at all these before. Can I see Angelo's as well? Or do I not get Angelo's? Oh no, back to Jessica. Okay. They're like, Angelo doesn't deserve his own one. I might be able to get it if I like slid in a certain way, but yeah, I don't know. What on earth happened here? What's the panic? That old man's tougher than he looks. I think he's going to manage to make off with the bride. Wait, old man? Wait, what? Yeah, Angelo said you'd force your way into the cathedral. Okay. Isn't that the King Trode fighting there next to the bride? It doesn't look like the father of the bride was too happy about giving his daughter away. Booker, please do something to save Medea and the king.
Ah, there you are. Just in the nick of time. I knew I could depend on you. You have to take Medea and escape from here at once. I can't possibly let that awful Prince Charmless marry my beautiful Medea. My country's honor matters not one jot compared to her happiness. Please, take her to safety.
Alright. Well, Medea, let's roll.
My marriage was arranged by our two families long ago. I thought I had no choice but to accept it gracefully. I always resigned myself to it. I always saw it as my duty as princess. But I simply can't abide him. If it's a choice between marrying that twit and being a horse, you can make mine a grass sandwich. I can't live my whole life denying my true feelings. Take my hand and let's run away together. Please, take me away from here.
I can say no to this? I can't remember being like, oh god, I would not. I have to say yes. Aw, ain't that cute? Trone's pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. Look at him go. Where Busted starts playing, it's like, I'm glad I crashed the wedding. Better than forgetting. I really hope they didn't kill him. Like, I mean, they don't exactly need to kill the guards. They're just trying to do their job. Nah, that's good. They look okay.
How could you let them get away, you incompetent rogues? How could you be so remiss as to let a wagged wobble like them wout you, you rotten rascals? I should have known better than to entrust my princess's retrieval to a troop of reluctant roughnecks.
Then why don't you go after them and bring the princess back yourself?
But I can't do that all on my own. I'll send the royal guard.
Typical. You think that just because you're a prince, you can solve everything with money and power.
But I got that huge argon heart during the initiation all by myself.
Enough of your lies! I know the truth.
Blimey, Father.
Well, there we go. And they rode off into the sunset. And... oh, actually... oh, okay. And there we go. He just buggers off with the bride. He's like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just stealing her. But there we go. That is... I kind of forgot the game ended there, I have to admit. I thought there was a little bit more. But... yes, so that is the end of our base story of Dragon Quest VIII, The Journey of the Cursed King. Now, guys and gals, one of the things I've been saving quite a lot here is Basically, one of the things you can do on what I've seen in the 3DS version is there's an ending where instead of like kind of running away with Medea, you can actually marry Jessica, which I think is a fantastic ending. I think there's some kind of like different alternate kind of like system in the game, and there's some kind of way to cause that to happen and stuff. So, yeah, I think that's actually quite a cool ending, because I always have preferred Jessica over Medea. I mean, you guys have heard my opinions on Jessica. Who could not adore Jessica? Because, you know, she's pretty cool. Yeah, so, yeah, no, it's a pretty cool ending, though. It's a pretty cool little neat thing that you can actually do to have that as an alternate ending and stuff. So, and one of the things that's different in the end as well is you actually know a bit more of Booker's backstory by the time of the ending, too. Because, basically, you know the discussion where, Angelo and Booker are like sat on opposite beds and they're like discussing with each other. In the 3DS version, by what I saw, it was sort of saying more like the lines of like how Angelo was like, "Oh, you know who your father is," and stuff like that. And I never really understood what he meant, because obviously I didn't really know the backstory yet. I didn't watch anything before that of the 3DS playthrough, and instead I just literally watched the end part where he marries Jessica and stuff and sort of does something different. And yeah, so it's yeah, it was pretty intriguing. I was like, cool. So I mean, clearly they actually changed a lot for the 3DS version, which is freaking cool for me personally. I think it's absolutely amazing. But yeah, but that is the end of our journey of the Cursed King, and now we have kind of the journey of the backstory of the Booker. But yeah, it has been one hell of a journey, and there we have probably one of the more boring areas, the bottom right there, and probably one of the more interesting areas, the top left there. But yeah, it's just been like a really bloody great gameplay. I've really enjoyed this, to be fair, as a whole, guys and gals. I really hope you guys enjoyed the series too. It's easily probably been my favorite series I've ever done on this channel, as this is probably my favorite game of all time, and that's fucking amazing. And yeah, I love this game. You guys probably gathered how much I love this game by now, and I adore this game. It's easily probably my favorite game of all time. And yeah, I really do fucking like it. I really do. And I'm excited to see what we do next and stuff as a whole once we've finally done the kind of post-game stuff I've spoke about 1,000,001 times. I probably will play Ni no Kuni. Things might change. I might change my mind. I might do something else. I doubt it. I probably will definitely do that, but we will see. But yeah, no, it's been a long time coming to finally get to the end of this game, and I have adored every single second of it. I love this game to pieces. And yeah, no, I hope you guys enjoy the series as a whole. Like, even if you enjoyed it like quarter as much as I love this game, you guys will hopefully have enjoyed it quite a lot then, because I love this game so much. And I mean, like, oh goddamn, I just like love just all of everything about this game. It's just so beautiful. Look at goddamn Dhoulmagus changing around and shit, and Jessica being all spooky and stuff, and goddamn. But yeah, I love this game to bits. I really do. And yeah, I really need to start playing Dragon Quest Heroes 2 and stuff like that, and getting my other Dragon Quest games out of the way and stuff too. I really would love to play the 3DS version. I really would. Obviously, I don't own a 3DS, so it's very difficult for me to do that part in the first place. But yeah, I just would love to see what the 3DS version kind of entails different, because I know obviously it does have a very different kind of like part to it, as I said, like by the end and stuff, by the sounds of it, and there's a lot of different gameplay mechanics throughout it as well, which is different. Like there's camera mechanics, there's like the actual monsters are visible like all the time, which is really cool. There's like a new dungeon as well. You can face like kind of like Ratthorn's like second in command, which is really cool, and it's like so badass. I also love that like Rollo is alive still. He actually was now the new high priest. That's fucking amazing. And I just, it's so cool. But yeah, I don't know. I really haven't got like an all of the QA stuff. God damn, they got tired of listing all those bad boys. But sorry, I'm cracking my knuckles right into the mic. That's a bit inappropriate. But no, I honestly hope you guys enjoy the series as much as I have, though. And I know I always have this where I guess the end of a game, I like to just sit here and just chat shit while the credits roll and things. I actually have plenty to say about this one compared to how much I had to say about good old Rytel. Rytel I didn't have much to say about. But yeah, so next thing's next. We will head to the dragon place. I think it's called Dragon Statue something. I don't really know. But yeah, so I'm super keen on getting that started up, and I think we're getting to the end of the credits as a whole now. I don't know if there's an after scene credit scene. I have a strange feeling there might be, but I do not know. Publisher Yoichi Wada. Ah, there is. It just shows them hardcore banging on like a couch or something, like
It's been a long journey. A lot has happened along the way, but it's all worked out well in the end. Old obligations matter not one jot. What matters is being able to live a full and happy life. You should decide for yourself who you wish to marry. I won't rush you. Take as long as you need. Although, I don't know how easy it will be to find someone now that you've jilted a prince.
Never mind that now, Father. Look, we're home. Home for good.
I couldn't put it better myself, Dragon Quest, the end. God damn, that gave me chills, guys and gals. Congratulations, you succeeded in defeating the Lord of Darkness. If you save here, your victory will be recorded in an adventure log. This will allow you to continue your adventure from the moment just before you set off to fight Rapthorn. Record your triumph so that a new legend may be born. Do you want to save a record? Yes, please. Yeah, we'll get this saved up. Oh, I love it when shit like that gives me chills. I was like, oh, just like, oh, it's so great. And what I actually do, I was like, well, I'll actually do this just to sort of see. At one point, I am mildly tempted to go back and just sort of do the end again, just so what happens to see if I actually say no to, like, not marrying. Ooh. Shit boy, what does that mean? There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely goddamn beautiful. I'm not really too fussed about these versions. Can are we? Yep, I can see PAL version. Yes. You just let me, could I write notes about this? We have a test afterwards. Game? Game! Game! Really? Was that, what? Okay, alright. I mean, I'm mildly concerned now, because I wouldn't mind knowing if it's broken or not before we finish up this recording. Okay, I think that was pretty much it on the cutscenes anyway, so what I'll actually do is I'm actually gonna BRB, because I know it's gonna be like a tiny little segment at the end there, but oh, sorry, pardon me. I just want to sort of make sure we've sort of like back in is all safe. Just give me 2 seconds, guys and gals. Alright, welcome back, guys. So yes, everything is all good. We're all dandy. Everything's all back to good, and it actually loaded us back up in Argonia. I thought it was a very, I don't know, ironic choice to be entirely honest after the whole shebang went down. But yeah, so as a whole, guys and gals, I really want to say I really do appreciate all the support you guys have been giving the series. I really have felt a lot of love towards the series. It's felt, again, very similar to how it felt when I was playing Dark Chronicle, which is great, because a lot of you guys have been enjoying the series, a lot of you guys have been commenting and stuff, which is fantastic. It's what I love about this like series like this, that you guys really get engaged, and I love it. I genuinely really do, and I'm really enjoying it as a whole. And yeah, so guys and gals, I hope you guys like stay tuned for the rest of the series and stuff, because we've probably got maybe a good 10, I'd say 10 episodes. I'd take a guess and say 10 episodes. It could be less, to be honest, but I have no idea of this game left, but we'll have to see. But yeah, honestly, guys, you guys have been amazing, and I know I say that all the time, but honestly, you guys are absolutely fantastic, and I have a lot of issues with YouTubers of late, and my kind of like passion towards what I want to do in the future and stuff. And don't be wrong, I'm not going to suddenly be like, I want to do YouTube, I'm going to leave my university degree to go do YouTube, because I can never dream of that, because unfortunately the way I do YouTube isn't the way YouTube works, and not the way YouTube would want me to be. And instead, you guys just being amazing towards me and being amazingly supportive and just being the amazing, I want to call you fans, but you guys are more like family to me and friends, if that makes sense. And just, you all mean so bloody much to me, and like how much you guys, like, I don't know, you guys keep me going, if that makes sense. Just by watching my content, just by liking my videos, by commenting and stuff, you guys genuinely just, it means the world to me that you guys just support the channel as much as you do. And I know it sounds dumb, and it's just, you hear so many bloody YouTubers just bloody chat about shit like that all the time, but it just, I don't know, I hope like my message kind of rings different to other people, because my message isn't just to like a bunch of people. Mine isn't like PewDiePie saying, my god, thanks for like 30 million subscribers. Like, that's so many people, but I mean, like, I'm so appreciative of like the small family I have, if that makes sense. I have obviously over like, I don't know, 1,100 odd subscribers now, but like, I know there's only probably a select few of you guys that actually really watch my content and really kind of enjoy it, if that makes sense. And I really appreciate you guys. You guys are the ones I really do appreciate. And I appreciate all you guys that watch my content as a whole. But, like, it's the ones that you guys, like, stay around and watch all my videos, and even my crap series and stuff, and just my terrible stuff, and my bad times, and my good times, and I don't know, this series is the pinnacle of what I would call my favorite game of all time, and it's like, it just means the world to me that, you know, like, you guys are enjoying it, like, equally as much as I am and stuff, and yeah, I know, I'm being lame, and I'm getting all, like, teary and stuff, because I talk about shit like this way too much and stuff, and I do always get myself a bit too, I don't know, teary afterwards. Anyway, but honestly, guys and gals, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, whatever you guys are doing right now. I hope you have a lovely day and afternoon, whatever you guys are doing, and, yeah, I appreciate your support, I really do, and you guys just mean more to me than you probably ever will actually understand. Like, even if I speak in words about it, you'll never really understand how much you guys mean to me. I've never really understood how small his shadow is as well. Like, I mean, it never really makes sense. It looks like a tiny man is just below us. Anyway, anyway, guys, no, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a lovely day afternoon, whatever you guys are doing right now, and I will see you guys in the next one. C'est la vie, hasta vista. And on a lovely, what should we have be the last shot? This wasn't the last shot of the ever, but let's just have this man's face. And goodbye. Oh, show.